What is up, everybody? I know I haven't really been making too many videos. I've threw a few, little like shorts and stuff out there for everybody to see and shit. Like, I promise more stuff is coming, but I did want to make a little video. Actually, I don't know if I saved any of them because I've been trying out branded. Like I've been having, some decent. I know there's still some cards in here I still got to change around and fix, but this is what I have right now with the amount of resources I have. So I know the deck could be more optimal, but this is what I have. But I am gonna show you guys a few duels I done. I was having somebody sit and chill with me yesterday, which we ended up with a one, one, two, three, four, like 5 win streak just playing the deck. So we're gonna check a few of these out. Like we were playing against uh, a very non-optimal Blue Eyes deck. I think maybe just like a couple starter decks thrown together, something like that. Like that'll be the first one we see since it's gonna probably be the least exciting because like a lot of this, like I was popping off, so like a lot of this, like I was being talked through some of it. Which huge shout out to the person, whatever that was, that was helping me. So this was my hand I open up with. It's not too great. I mean, I could still do some stuff, which I also took out Super Poly. So Super Poly is not on my deck, and I do not have the Azamina card in my extra deck anymore. We changed this out. We changed this out for Light and Darkness Dragon. So just for the future, just realize, I mean, I just showed the deck, so it's probably seen in there. But just in case you guys were wondering, that is why the deck looks different here than it does on the main, like what I first showed you. But we're gonna get into this. So like my hand was okay. I go ahead and discard, which I was told, which like the person that I was playing this, or while I was playing, who was telling me told me, to discard this, and then all the plays, whatever that I'm doing, I either knew or I was told to do. So just a heads up. So we go ahead and send away, which I sent away the wrong ones. Like this was the first one I did. Like he told me that I was supposed to send away uh, Lubellion because there was a fusion and a non-fusion. Yeah, they're like the one that could search the Bystials or whatever. I was supposed to send that away to the Graveyard, which I messed up, so that's on me. Go ahead and banish. Go into Lubellion. We're gonna go ahead and grab this so then I can discard it. We're gonna fusion summon in Mirror Jade. Gonna use that discard. Pull this back. Use this. Get back my fusion. Now we have this. I set Super Poly. Past turn, which I didn't realize like what I was facing. Like I stopped a lot of this pretty quick. So they go ahead and summon their like I go ahead and just negate it, which all that did was just make it to where I couldn't attack. But we have this engraver now, so if I need to at the end of the turn, I can send it away. I go ahead and activate Super Poly here by discarding, sending 2 away for Dragostapelia. I get my courier. So this was my negate when before we got Light and Darkness Dragon. I was told that this was my best negate because I didn't have the cards at the time, and I was slowly getting. And they just go ahead and scoop. But I was slowly getting some of the cards, that I needed. I have a bunch different now. We're gonna go ahead and go in. I think this was against a bot. Let's see, because I mean we don't really care about going up against a bot. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna watch that one. Like, if you guys do want to watch it, I could always go back and watch it again. But like, I just like some of these, whatever, really felt like bots. The same with this one. Like, this is just like the starter deck. So we're gonna go ahead. Oh, yeah. So this was a hero deck. I think this is where I started using Light and Darkness Dragon. So if it does end up popping up in here, I have it at this point. So we are now at the point of having Light and Darkness Dragon, I believe. Alright, so, so my hand's not the best, but I can still play with it. Go ahead and discard harpies, because obviously I don't need it. We get branded fusion, which at this point I'm actually remembering I have to send this to the grave so we can put this in the grave, which you'll start seeing. But I have been having some decent fun with this and all that. Like it's been pretty interesting and all that. Okay, so at here, like because I wasn't for sure, and I was like, since I'm going first, would it be good to put this stuff in defense mode? Since I'm going first, which person that was talking to me was like, it's not a bad idea. Like let me know down in the comments. Should I have put this stuff in a if I should I have put this in attack mode or left it in defense mode? Just curious. I just want to see what y'all thoughts are. But okay, we go into this. We go ahead and set branded lost. We set branded banishment. Which I go ahead and just automatically activate. Which I was told I should have waited, but I was like, you know what? Now it just makes it to where that they're negated altogether. I grabbed the bird, which I don't really need to, but I figured I'd grab it in case they go through 4 disruptions, which they're just over here just activating everything, and they don't really which chain blocks, which like I go ahead and perm this, which I don't know why, but like they scoop right here, right? They could have done still so much more. Like they could have went into their extra deck. I mean, I guess maybe I would have banished, like so it wouldn't have mattered, but like there was still more stuff that they could have done, like, but they ended up just dipping out here, so we won. And then we got this last one here that we have set up. We'll watch. Oh, I didn't see what their deck was. We should be able to figure it out once they start playing and shit. But yeah, like this deck has been pretty fun. Like I know I talk a lot of shit about it, but like it's actually not been too bad. So for this hand, I didn't really get too good of a hand, right? I don't exactly remember what all I do, so we're gonna watch and see. So we go. I just set and pass. Okay, that's right. I, we just set and pass. We go ahead and like we get impermed on the ash. Which cool. They activate this. I didn't know if I should have negated that or not. Like I don't know anything about spirals. I believe like I've only seen spirals like outside of Master Duel like once, and it was like I opened a pack and I seen spiral something. I don't know which one it was. It's in one of my binders. So like I don't know what I should negate from here, but I had seen that it said if it's normal something you can add a card to your hand. So I was like, yeah, let's not have that. They go ahead and try and do some other stuff. They link off, link Karibo, and then they go into SP. Okay, yeah, I do remember this because at the end of it, I was just like, I was talking to the guy. I was just like, you know what? You want to keep banishing my cards? I'm gonna banish your cards. I end up like banishing a bunch of his stuff, which like they activate Max C. I just go over and crash. I didn't activate no effects. Set one pass. They're in a top deck situation. Where art thou? They go ahead and summon this. I go ahead and activate this just to get that out of there. Just so then it's out of there. I get to get a dragon in my hand at the end of the turn. They go in the Nightmare Griffin, which I don't know why. They attack, do 100, which cool, whatever. They take 2K because of their Where Art Thou. Go ahead and fusion summon again into Dragospellia, which I didn't mean to. I misclicked there, so that was my bad. I shouldn't have done that. But I just go ahead. I summon into all this. I banish this. Go into Chaos Angel. I banish this. I was just like at this point, I was like, you want to banish my stuff? I'm banishing all your stuff, and then we attack with Dragostapelia for game, which is pretty awesome. Like, like I've been having some fun. Like I just did a game a minute ago. I was in the DC Cup, which like we'll watch this one and then we'll call it. What is it being here? Yeah. So, oh yeah, well let me watch replay. I was like, oh well let me, yeah, well, I need to weed, something that I don't like to do. because I'm Yu-Gi-Oh player. I don't like reading. Nah, I skim over words and shit. Like, all right, so yeah, so like this was just like a few minutes ago, like right before I loaded this up to make a video. That like so like I see I already have branded banishment in my hand. So I know that we can just go ahead and instantly get into our light and darkness dragon, which I'm about to like do like mad combos here. Like we have like so much stuff going on. Like I even like get my monster off board whenever they use effect failure. And then I still get to use my effect, and I'm still doing more combo stuff. Which I go ahead and say I said retribution to the graveyard, which at this point, like every time I did something, their side was lighting up. So before like you guys wonder like why I went into the plays I did, like it was like anything I did, their side was lighting up. So I'm trying to see if they have any ash blossoms, anything that like pull them out. So when our branded fusion's perfectly cool to use, So we go ahead and summon into this. We activate this. They go Veiler, which yeah, this was the play I was just talking about. I go ahead and bring this back. Fusion summon them both off board for Dragos Tapelia. Go ahead and send this away. I draw the card. They imperm this for some reason. I don't know why. Which at that point they stopped lighting up. So I was like, okay, I think I should be good to use everything. Which I go ahead and do. I banish those two from Mirror Jade. Go ahead and pop this off. I set two. This activates. I go ahead and, which I should have done this sooner, but it's still at least in my hand. I just go ahead and just grab this because I already had the punt. I already had the branded banishment. So as soon as they draw, I go ahead and use banishment. Go ahead and put on Light and Darkness Dragon on board, and then it's their turn. Go ahead and grab my courier just in case. Like if all the negates are used, we still have a negate. Which all they do is summon Trudea, set a card, pass. I just go into attack mode, attack. They try to banish, they negate, bust over, bust over. I think I'll leave them on like 1700, 1900. I just summon this just in case because once this thing uses last negate, everything on board or whatever could be used. It's just being chain blocked now, which I just banish this. They just go ahead and end their turn. I go ahead and just grab this hand, and then I just attack straight into him. Like I just GG's there. Which is pretty cool. Like I've been liking it. Like I haven't really went into any of my Link and Synchro plays very often. Like I have, like I do remember seeing one duel like uh, where I summoned Chaos Angel, which it's there. But I haven't really seen myself summon into this, which I know I can. Like I don't have a problem summoning into any of these. I don't think. Like I'm pretty sure I could summon into these somehow. Yeah, this is a tuner. This yeah, so yeah, I could. You just summon this one of these. We can go into we can go into Pyder. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this deck. Have y'all played it? If you have, let me know some of the combos and stuff that you've played. I haven't really went into these because I haven't really had to, but I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just because of the ranking I'm in. Like people ain't thinking or whatever about how to play strategically and all that in the ranking I am. So, but yeah, with that, cheers to you guys. Hopefully y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, and we'll catch you later. Peace out.